So here's a predetermined turnover, right? Here's what I mean by predetermined turnovers, and then basically cutting off your plays and your routes or whatever. So I call a screen, pick and roll, and Zubac, if that's how you pronounce his name, he's on a drive, and the pick and roll is not as clean as I would have liked it to be, but I could have still pulled off something, right? And their algorithm understands that. So when I go to pass him the ball, watch what happens. Look at his feet, look at his body language, and pay attention to the route that he's running versus where he ends up. So look at it. Boom. Now you see his feet. Look at this. Now he's running this route, right? Or something like that. He's basically he's curving outwards and to try to curve into the basket. But what the game does, because it wants me to get a turnover, it wants the pass to fail. So it forces me to go jump into the defense. Boom. And now, not only that, but you look at his hands, you can see that there was an animation that occurred that purposely forced his hands to get out of the way so he wouldn't catch the ball. You see that? That's unbelievable. Do you see that? Now, the average user, if you're playing this, they wouldn't even notice what just happened, right? They would never pay any attention to this. So now, boom, computer's allowed to hit the ball, even though the computer is behind him. Computer is behind him, right? My player is in front of the pass. But since they did this, they forced him to slant inwards, boom. Now, not only is he a step or two behind where he would be, which is up here somewhere, he's also closer into the defense. So where he would be somewhere probably up in here on his way to the basket, and then boom, to the cut, whether he made it or not, he's forced to slant inwards and to fuck up the whole pick and roll. And now it's a turnover. Right? When I play this game, it is clear to me, whether it's 2K22 or any other 2K, it's clear to me that there is a deliberate process that they put this game through where they have put effort, like some sort of deliberate effort in programming this game to cheat the user. All right? There's probably a whole damn department in their programming and coding process that is they figure out how to cheat players, how to cheat the user in a way that is subtle, that is not so obvious, right? They engraft it into the game in such a way where it's like, you can't always really just say for sure that it's cheating, right? Because of how deceptive it is. Once again, in this scenario right here, if you don't stop and replay this, you don't really know exactly what just occurred. Right? Look at it from this angle. Look where he's going versus where he ends up. Boom. Then you zoom in, you come around, and you look at his hands, and you can clearly see a moment where he deliberately moves his hand out of the way. That's deceptive. You're not supposed to be able to see this going on. But when you replay everything, it becomes very clear and obvious that, wow, 2K is actually programmed to cheat. Like, I'm being cheated. I'm legit being cheated. Right? That's how this game works. Peace.